Let this wise old proverb be your guide. You cannot have infinity without the hanging. Stay focused on your breath. Remember to say to yourself, I'm mindful. Once, in ancient India, there was a bald-headed farmer who lived at home with his aunt. One day, a soldier surprised him where he lived, and said, "Good evening, where can a soldier like myself find the ultimate weapon?" The farmer refused to answer. "Why so polite?" asked the soldier. "You do not know the meaning of polite," replied the farmer. The soldier then understood what the farmer meant, and became like a friend to the farmer, and then he died in his sleep. Focus on your breath. The men who live for their spouses are as confused as the men who live for their fertility. Take notice of how your head is reacting relatively to humanity itself. Your head is now dissolving the universe. Don't forget that civilization is cool. The human soul can be an overrated race that never really ends. Ignore the connection between your left hemisphere and the walls around you. Keep your eyes shut. Every time you check out divinity, you also think about reproduction. Repeat the mantra, "My existence is pretty cool, my existence is pretty cool." You have the potential of becoming a pretentious monkey. Feel your skin drifting away from your sphincter. Reframing wealth is what it's all about. Take control of your life. Do your best. Have you tried to become like a dad? Inhale. And exhale. Don't answer. Allow yourself to befriend. Keep repeating this to yourself, "My life can hurt you, my life can hurt you." Don't let anyone tell you that you are not vegetative. High intelligence is normally accompanied by drug abuse.
Most of the drug abusers I know are total idiots. Intelligent people, like, would just use drugs casually. For the most part. I wonder if there's a corollary between, like, really addictive behavior, not being able to deal with it. Hello. Joe, how you doing tonight? I want to check one thing first that I just realized. I need to make sure there is room on the drive for recording, so a terabyte left. Okay. Whew. Let's take a look at some Mario Maker. Oh, I started playing through Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, and nice. Kind of wish they had done something about the way they boot you out of everything all the time, just giving you, like, save anywhere, continue exploring. The rooms could have just changed when you were out of them. Oh yeah, I popped something in there. We're gonna look at that first. Hi, bud. Nobody redeemed the thing yet. You're just gonna have to sit there. Yeah. Take a look at your level. So, how you doing, Joe? Sports. Oh, there's a gap behind crackers. I see why. I'll fix it later. Too many requests. This is my first level for the friggin' night. Oh, I can release it too. Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if it was all automated or if I can do it. Interesting. And then he set that up there too in case you stay put. That's cute. Very cute. Yeah, I kept seeing little edited clips of this, but I wanted to see if it actually worked how it looked. I wasn't sure if he was automating each release and if that was just clipped. Or if the player could do it. Pretty cool that you can let yourself out. Okay. Okay. Pretty funny that that actually lets you gain height like that. Actually feels a little bit like it's underutilizing that fun idea. Okay, give me another foot. That one's not enterable. The bombs are funny. So the whole thing is built around it also works if you're too dumb to try and release yourself. Oh, if you don't hop on that the first cycle, it's a lot dumber. Go. Yeah, that's very cute. It's very cute till you miss. Little one up hidden at the beginning in each of the checkpoints. That's also cute. Wait a cycle. Uh-oh. All of a sudden, the bombs put a lot more pressure on. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah, guys posted on Reddit a ton of times. I keep seeing little clips of it and thinking, oh, that looks really cool. But being too lazy to look at it, and then finally I was like, well, I'm gonna go look at it. I wonder if that works how it looks. The earlier setup to show us we could get around that, too, works really well at making this specific, very awkward little, very awkward feeling segment not feel awkward because you're prepared for how you're going to get around that. It's extremely considerate. I really want to jump down there. I'm not going to, but I want to. Lombit, thanks for dropping something in there. How you doing tonight? Yeah, that was fucking excellent. Esports. Yeah, that either accidentally or very intentionally has some deeply, deliberate level design that feels, very, very, very on the head. Like, really nailed it. Beautiful day today. That's good. Overcast and humid as hell over here. I like overcast, but the humidity can fuck off. But I wasn't outside for very long. Gonna stamp. Boop. How was that the first comment? He must have had to re-upload to fix something. Yeah, that's why I was posting videos again, too. He had to re-upload to fix something, probably. Probably either soft lock or some really silly thing. Yeah, that's great. Oh, or he's one of those penis butts who is uploading the same level every 2 weeks. Nope. Wait, did he bring me Mystic Jungle? But didn't bring me Pipeline Plunge. Wow. Monster. Looked at the rest. Alright, Joe, let's see what you got here. W32. 3JG. Hi, Pod. Oh, Pod, don't look at me like that. Helter-skelter. Low. Doesn't burn me. Nothing else here. Oh, okay, cool. Doing vertical climb. Oh. Doing vertical climb where hopefully left and right are both valid. Oops, valid-ish. I don't want to jump on those blocks. I want to just run underneath. Both the cats are looking at me longingly. They're very aware of the baby kitten. And they are both jealous in different ways. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep. Alright. Yeah, cool climb segment. I've seen weirdly more... Drop any frames on? I've seen weirdly more, like, descending segments than I have seen, like, actual, like, vertical climb with lava underneath you. And it's right there. It's such an easy thing to do. And now we die in this little hole. Sucks to camp when there is a fire ban on the northwest coast. I bet! My god. I don't even know what the hell you do. Drink around a goddamn light? A little light? Are there any exemptions? Like you could burn in a barrel or something? Or are you just fucked? I guess you probably could still do a grill, so you wouldn't be able to do exactly, Uh-oh. Oops, there it is. Exactly a fire pit, but you can use gas. That's something. It's not great, but that's still a fire you can cook around. Yeah, that's pretty much my favorite part of camping is fire pit cooking. Last couple of places I lived, we had a pit in the back. I'm gonna put a pit in the back here, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. I have to take down a tree for a place to put the pit, so it's a whole thing. Whoop, 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 whoop. Aww. I wonder how close that is to the top. If that's close to the top, it'd be nice if I could just kind of make it. Starting to feel pretty tight. Oops. Bye. Oh, what happens if I reset it? Yeah, it's generally a fun concept. It can be a little bit hard to pace. That can often be the problem with elevator levels up or down, is that it can be really hard to pace. Now, if I reset that, does anything cool happen? I lock myself in. Yes, I do. Wait. Yeah, I would be pretty sad to go camping with Fireman. And I'm just gonna duck here. You'd think they'd warn you, but you probably booked camping ahead of time, huh? Oh, my camera just died. It came back. Okay. You'd think they'd warn you. But man, would that suck. I have a couple of portable fire pits. Ow. That's how that ended. I have a couple of portable fire pits. And I have a gas griddle. A gas, like a single burner, can. I don't even know what I do. I don't have, like, something I could use as, like, an actual, like, grill. Okay, I'm dying. Yeah, that sucks, man. Game Boy, Steam Deck. You know, normally camping is for camping, going and hiking and all that stuff, but you don't have a fire to hang out around and drink, and why don't I go up the left one and then turn around and go the wrong way on the way back? Oh, cute. Cute. Hopefully, don't squeeze me. Don't squeeze me. I don't know where to go now. Okay, good. I'm gonna say, don't give me some shit where I, like, have to find the right thing and I can't see it. Okay. Am I supposed to climb this, or was I supposed to find a pit down there? Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can get away with having a fire when you're not supposed to, but the big risk is you don't want to be the person who starts the next campfire or park fire or whatever. It's one of those things where the benefit to you is hugely outweighed by the risk to the entire community where you are. And then by extension, potentially preventing camping forever from that point on.
Koopstroop has started following.
Oh, I'm gonna die. And I have the wrong thing up. There we go. Koopstrooper, thanks for the follow. I will play pretty much everything. The only thing I really don't like is, like, ultra precision and, like, the absolute top of team shell stuff. Like, if you want me to do a double shell jump, no, not happening. We'll slower this time. Hey, Lil, how you doing tonight? I like troll levels. Like traditional levels. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, those break with a spike helmet? Any more? Yeah. Player's gonna try to maintain the Shelmet on the way up. I'm not sure if I can get momentum on just a single vine. Like there's no P speed on a vine. And it's SMB1, I can't carry. There are more? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you could give the player, I mean, the player only needs to hook onto the base. So after that, you could just have some vines up there that are out of reach after they fire one off and get to the base. Ow. Ow. Thank God for that checkpoint. Give hat. There we go. Did it again. Oops, thanks for dropping something in there. I got one in front of you. Not too busy tonight, though. Oops. Am I waiting for the lava to eat that for that to die? Nope, I am not. It dies pretty fast. Oh my god. If you drop it out onto a one-way, the player can grab it pretty easily from that. There we go. This is annoying. Oh, okay. You can apparently kill Bowser's fireballs. Ow. Yeah, like the concept in general. That last vertical climb segment seemed a little punishing, especially since... Well, I guess we could take a hit and it didn't matter if we did. Don't actually need to go off to the sides there to catch that. Go right here. But it definitely felt like, oh, I better hang on to the, Goodbye. It felt like I better hang on to the shell, which ended up being more hurtful than helpful, but it felt pretty easy. Just little tiny tweaks there could make sure the player always has a line to grab onto. Okay. Lava. Uh-oh. Oops. Pud. It's coming to stare at me. With the B-boy. Who's the B-boy? Oh, god damn it. Oh. Especially with the panic underfoot there, the player needs a one-way to get back out of here. They could soft lock if they manage to kill Bowser getting in there that way. Which would be really annoying. But the player, yeah, if you have a soft, or esports, if the player kills Bowser without thinking, they would definitely soft lock. Casey, how you doing tonight? What's ready for you? Yeah, if you leave a little gap in there on either side, Bowser wouldn't be able to get through it, but the player would be able to jump out. Player's unlikely to do so, but you never know. You know, he's right there. He deserves it. Ow. Bowser, that was a dick move. One took a while. For some reason, I thought I could run through that. I cannot. Bowser, I'm leaving. Bye. Ow. I like the vertical climb. Vertical climb was done. It was done well and was paced really well. Till the very end. Oh, fuck off, Bowser. Damn. Yeah, once you know what you're supposed to do too, it's still very easy to make the most wrong choice. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. So then we need him to drop. And then we need him to advance, then we need to get under him. Don't go back in the claw, you dick. Damn you. Yeah, if you do lose the Shelmet, there's very little you can do there. Having a secondary Bowser fight after a Bowser fight when you've already used all your checkpoints also feels like a bit to do. It doesn't feel like the victory lap killing Bowser kind of setup that sometimes people do. It feels more like almost did it again. That's actually pretty consistent. If you're on his right side with 3 bricks, he will pretty much always run in there. Yeah, it feels like after we do the boss fight, we have a patience check with a bunch of fire bars that we can't evenly one-shot. Yeah, especially with the fireballs coming. It's very easy to accidentally take damage. Because you need to make precise jumps while dealing with fireballs. And then you absolutely cannot not have the Shelmet at the end there. Which I'll have to use to reposition him. Or at the fastest damage boost and then, fuck off. Maybe put Bowser above the player and the checkpoint, have the pipe, pump you up. And Bowser's at the top of the tower instead of just under where you drop out of. Because I'm getting very annoyed. Waiting over and over for Shelmets and then him shooting fire every time I get one. From the side, because I'm guessing you still want to have the lava under the player for pressure point, but something to allow the player to exit without the threat of flames. Probably the least stupid way to just knock him down there. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that last thing is easily almost 2 more minutes a level, minute and a half a level. Oh, we have a good deal after the boss fight that just is a little frustrating. I like the rest of it though. I like the rest of it on the way out. Pacing was good on the vertical climb segment. Was really fun. Kept you well positioned so you weren't getting so far ahead of it that it didn't matter, but not so much that I got exceptionally like way too tight or anything. The climbing up the dry bones felt a little bit like I'm out of ideas, and it was just kind of a crowded mess, but didn't really have anything with it. Yeah. And we ditched the, we can take a hit there, but we're likely to, we have to have ditched the, dry bone shell by then, so we can only take one hit there. Yeah. Yeah, and then peters out from there. We'll be back. I'll be here. All right. No lies detected. Where? 1DX. Colombo, let's see what you got. B7H. Ooh. 7JF. Here we go. Trolls. That. A little tired, though. A little tired. Seems like I might be a little easily frustrated. Oh. Francie, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. How you doing tonight? Please treat the Wiggler with respect. Well, we'll see. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that thumbnail? What was that little title card? That was a worm. That was a Wiggler worm. Okay. Fine so far. Okay. Oh. I think we've had a couple other ones start this way for you, too. That must be part of getting everything set up, huh? This is just to delay the player. There we go. Okay. That's the answer, but we did it wrong. Hi, Pud. Pud really wants streets. We'll get them soon. Yeah, okay, I see it. I see it positioning the Wiggler there. How am I doing that over there? Good. I guess I'm not soft locked. Well, the next thing, I don't see exactly how I get over there. But I'm guessing you're telling me to hit the box at the top of the vine there, which is what I'm going to do next here. Yeah, there's definitely no pass-through under the lavas. Ah, this brings me Cloud. Cloud goes through pipe. Okay. Yeah, neat setup. Yeah, even aware Cloud goes through pipe. That didn't click right away. I assumed the, fire over there was just a throw off for the rest for this setup over here. Made me think I was supposed to go fast. Pipe. Okay. Whew. No, chuck it. It's chuck it. I'm gonna lose it if I drop it there. I see that one. Oh, that was good. That's very simple, but it did its job. I saw it. It just seemed like such a lazy setup. I was like, no, I'll just kick it. But it was lazy enough that you immediately think like, oh no, this is it. This is on purpose. Is there any significant risk of accidentally bumping into the pit there? Can the player just touch the edge of that spring? Even my only concern is the maybe pit bounce there. You're always going to be holding left. I don't know, I can't touch it. I would be on the lookout for that. Somebody does hit that, they're going to get really annoyed. Was I supposed to touch him? I don't want to have touched him. Okay. Okay! Can we make this work? think this might be the exact gap that a very determined person can actually get through. I think you can actually do that. I'm not going to do it because that's going to hurt my hand and piss me off. But I think that if it isn't a little taller, you can make it through there. But it might be only one. No, it's definitely. I definitely am pretty sure it's the 3 tall thing there. More coffee. Holy shit! Okay, I am starting to feel old at this point. Simple setup for that wiggler. Go. Yeah, once we know what we're doing, we're getting through it really fast, which is nice. I was really worried that was gonna piss me off, but it's pretty consistent to just jump through it and you're fine. I don't know what this guy wants. Ooh, he gets you. He gets you if you jump on him. Okay. Oh, fuck off. Okay, well, that's what happens when you go a little too fast. Oh. My watch says I slept 6.5 hours last night, so I should be fine. I don't know what it is. Had full adult meals. I had curry. I had massaman curry both times, but you know, it's a meal. It's got vegetables and food. Esports meat and rice. We just chuck it that way? Yeah, it gets both. There we go. And he doesn't make it over there if you don't jump on him. Okay. Those blocks there too are also a throw. Okay. There we go. Okay. A little concerned that wasn't going to be consistent. Yeah, good pacing on the way to the checkpoint too. We don't have too much on the way there, and it's all pretty well spread out, which feels nice. My new plan here, my new like ethos for approach to after checkpoints is just let the dumbest thing happen to you. Because if it doesn't kill you, you're gonna learn something, and if it if it does kill you, that's fine. You want to die after the checkpoint anyway, so your brain doesn't get broken with a bunch of stuff that turns back around. Fuck me. Okay, so just book it? Yeah, just book it. Oh, come on. Now I need to die. Is something gonna happen to me? Something better. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, don't soft lock me right after the first checkpoint. Don't soft lock me at all, but that's just... You'll disrespect. But yeah, something's happening. Something about Luigi and that ass. Okay, if we're in this situation, are we okay, or did it misfire? We'll never know. Oh, okay. Pressing yawns. Whoa, cute. Okay. That was crazy. It all worked. Hang on. No, kill me. Somebody kill me. I want to hit that again. Imagine trying to die and you can't. Yeah, there we go. I want to go through that a little bit more deliberately. That felt, unhinged. Nope, that whole fucking setup it's super unhinged, but it's really easy to do correctly. That's awesome. Okay. No! Shit, I was sure that was gonna be the path. And the setup there was that approaching was wrong. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that mushroom, the fact that I can trust that that mushroom is going to come when I want it to, and I don't have any fear of hitting that top blade is really, really nice. Oops, that one's on me. Yeah, I can tell you I would be unbelievably frustrated if I had, like, slow walk in the middle of that and try not to hit the, top blade. So just being able to run in there and, you know, hold right to go forward, and that all works. What's the kill if, oh, that's the kill. I was gonna say, how do you die if that, POW actually does hit you? I see it. See you later, Wiggler. Who chose this? Did I try the red pipe? Nope, can't go in. I feel like that's such low-hanging fruit that it's almost worth blocking. Is like, have the red pipe be enterable and just be a no pipe. And then even if it just kills him on the other side, that's fine. Oh shit, I missed a platform. Okay. Visual effect made it hard to see. Oh, those are spikes. Yeah, we have some layers here. Okay, so there's a platform behind the Wiggler. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's very easy to see the second time path through. Now what? Don't have the thing. No, actually, no. It's not don't have the thing. Just go faster. Just go faster. Some people tell you to quiet that gate, which I constantly hear people say you can do with the 1-up. I have no idea how to do it. Yeah, I feel like that POW is going to miss on a lot of people, but at the same time, I kind of feel like that makes this setup and the tension that you get from something this simple work a lot better. Because you're already... even if you swing through it like that, where you're just like, how did that work? That still puts you in that really awkward, anxious position where you're pretty likely to shit the bed on the next thing that comes up anyway. Okay, this. Hold right. And then I just want to fall through. Nope. Okay, just line up on the spikes and fall straight down. Yeah, okay. Is this pieces of something that we were looking at before? Like, were you working on a Wiggler thing that turned into this? Or before this? Or, is my brain just misfiring? There used to be I used to have a regular who, exclusively made, like, Wiggler-themed levels and was obsessed with Wigglers. And did some really interesting Kaizo stuff and then did, like, a troll level and then vanished forever. All their ideas were tapped out and they were gone. There we go, that's the way. Oh, come on! What the fuck was that? It was a new troll level I made. Oh, yeah. I just meant, did we look at, like, did this start as something a little bit less very recently? Did we look at a previous iteration of this? Catnip and cat treat. Good, we'll get to that right after this. Probably. Or when I get really frustrated. Bud, they're here for you. It's almost treat time. He doesn't care. Turned around. Oh my god. Missed a star. On track. Oh. Dude. We did not. Okay. Yeah, just, you know. Rain. Misfire. But get back up there. Don't jump down. The Pud Butt and a lump of crackers. Yeah, crackers has been lumping it pretty good today. He sat on my lap for like an hour. Okay, yeah, that just makes it bounce weird. Oh, that's pretty funny. Does its job. Also, cancels hitting it up and allows it to hit down. It's so weird that we can't just hit blocks and have them, like, dump their contents down. The second I saw that in Mario Wonder, I think literally in Mario Wonder 1-2 is the first time you see that, is you hit a block that's blocked above it, that's just got ground tiles above it, and it just shits its contents out beneath it. And it's like, why isn't this always a thing? Okay. Thought something stupid was gonna happen. Point. Leaving. Wrong order. I don't want to touch the lava. Okay, there we go. Accidentally did it right. I'll take that. That can be, yeah, I hope so. I really, really hope. I would lose my mind if in Mario Maker 3 they ditch the new soup physics, because every game style here uses new soup's physics. If they ditch it and use SMB or Super Mario Bros. Wonders physics. Super Mario Bros. Wonders physics are awesome. They feel almost as good as Super Mario World. It feels like a really modern Mario 3 physics. I would be extremely happy if they decide they want to do that. Oh, reset door. Okay, you put in a whole puzzle level. I also think that if we did that, come on. I hope there's a mercy like a failure detector for mercy. Do. I don't think that's very likely. I don't think that's very likely. I think that Nintendo probably really likes that they have this engine already and doesn't want to redo it with the tooling they have for. Okay, that wasn't too bad. 4. Mario Maker 3. Oh, if the player jumps on him, he'll get soft locked. I don't know exactly what you need to do to fix that. There's a mercy. That's good. I think that the player could accidentally get soft locked in that corner. Test it, but I think if you jump up there right before the wiggler gets pushed in, you might get soft locked. I don't want to go in there and test it, but I'm almost positive. Let's see if we can get it on the playback. If we can go and test it really quick. Oh. I think if you jump right there, I think you may get stuck above the wiggler, right? Doesn't that make you get stuck right above the wiggler? Yeah. If you jumped right before the wiggler got pushed in, I think you might get stuck. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the thing. Yeah, we're all really used to it. I think that Nintendo made the wrong choice. Absolutely and 100% made the wrong choice when they decided to use SMB physics. New soup physics for every style in this game. I think they should have used each individual game's physics because they are each very unique. Okay. Are you dumping me back in there again? I think you are, aren't you? If I refuse. Okay. 2 different, like, shit dumpsters into the anti-soft lock feels bad. I don't know exactly how I made a mistake here. I think that their best choice would be to have individual style physics. I don't think that... I won't feed the cats without you. Yeah, I'm gonna either get mad or... Wait, can I get up there? Or finish it? Oh, I can't get up there. Well, the really important thing to note is that I think that the tools they use to build New Soup games are likely the tools that turned into Mario Maker, that they already had a lot of the tooling done. The way, if you've looked at any of, like, the, custom level videos on YouTube for making, I think their name is Ramia, for making custom Mario Wonder stages. Sorry, I'm all over tonight. The way... Oh, good. Let me die. Thank you. The way levels are built in, Super Mario Bros. Wonder is not anywhere near like how they're built in any of the other games. It's not individual tile-based. It's, not really voxels. It's like, I want to say raster? Where it's, connected, geometric points that are then automatically filled in by the engine, which is cool. I would love a level editor like that. I think that would be really fun to give us more pixel precision and more freedom in placing things off-grid. Would be incredibly fun, but I do not think that that's what we'll see. I do not know what the right thing is here now. Do I want to try to jump in here? Yeah, I want to try to jump in here. Okay. Yeah, I don't love there being two dumpsters that cram me into the anti-soft lock right out the door. That feels punishing, and it feels like you're immediately going to be a little frustrated. If you want to reuse it, I would have it be part of whatever the last gag is, rather than there being a, like, double fucked setup. And let me guess, that killed everything? Yep. Okay, well, at least I don't have to go back to the anti-soft lock. This doesn't work in this game. Nope. No, it does not. Well, see, but then you could play precision levels in a specific style. Like, that would very easily still work. They're not going to do it. What it boils down to is they're not going to do it. Oh, nice. But they're not going to do it. But individual styles having individual characteristics would just generally improve the experience in each style. So they wouldn't be nothing but a coat of paint. But they're definitely not going to do it now. That said, there is a chance that they'll swap things over to 3D World if we get really lucky. Especially if 3D World began its life as physics tooling in New Soup, which some people suspect was the case. If that's the case, they may just basically port the physics over to that same engine that they're using here. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they're doing, but if there's one thing we can be pretty sure of... Will P-switches do that, or am I just supposed to jump over it? Oh. Oh, we're losing it at the third checkpoint here a little bit. Yeah, I don't think there would be anything wrong at all with some people being like, you know, I don't really want to play 3D or Mario 3 precision levels. That sounds awful. Oh, under maybe? But I'll play Super Mario World precision levels. Yeah, I think that just in general would be good if we had a little more diversity. I am really annoyed with this segment here. I know it needs to not hit the on-off switch, but I'm pretty sure I can't stop it with the P-switch. I'll try that. But I'm also disinclined to experiment because there are so many ways for me to accidentally go back to the anti-soft lock, which you funnel the player into right out the gate here. And we have a tight timing-based thing. No, I thought it was going to set it off. Okay. Yeah. There we go. I figured there's going to be something. I'll take that. The whole ending setups to drive you back here over and over again. Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, I think I've seen everything I need to. That's too much. Yeah, that's way too many times we got funneled into the anti-soft lock. You absolutely lose the potential for comedy there. By having so many mistakes drive the player in there. Things kind of fell apart at the third checkpoint. I think that you want to have an extremely avoidable, like, first falling for the anti-soft lock, if that's what you want to do. And then don't funnel me back there. Don't funnel me back there if I miss the P-switch or anything else. Let that be the last thing that you do for the player rather than shove the player into the anti-soft lock repeatedly. How quickly we needed to respond to get that correctly just set the whole thing as, like, I don't want to experiment. I don't want to try to figure it out. I don't want to move through carefully. I don't want to participate anymore. I want to get through this so I'm not at risk for it anymore. And then the last thing was the ending troll. But the ending troll was, haha, you picked wrong and you got shoved back in. Yeah, even twice. I assume you would want to show it to the player once, right after the checkpoint with through whatever the setup is, maybe exactly what it is now. And then they go in there once and they're like, okay. And then it's very easy to avoid going forward so it doesn't happen again. And then it's the thing at the end again. Could still be a little frustrating, but like, oh my god, okay, I see what to do now. Versus me getting funneled in there twice, and then again by accident, and then a fourth time. Like that's pretty likely to happen too, because the timing's pretty tight on the P switch. Timing's a little tight on the first thing too, where we're jumping around that wiggler. But it was tight enough that it just had me constantly concerned, like, what do I do to not go back in there? Instead of looking forward to potential gags or absorbing what was happening, it just felt like everything's going to lead me back to the anti-soft lock, and I just want to be done. Okay, it's time to put some stuff in some cans. See here. Brain work, please. Sorry, chat broke on my phone. Are you fucking kidding me with this? Oh. Where is the little chat pop out? Oh my god. How do I mute someone? Discord, like 3 hours. There we go. There we go. 1,000 years later. Yeah, and I mean everything that you, even if they did, and I still feel like it's incredibly unlikely that it happens, right? But even if Nintendo did, everything working? Yeah, looks like it's all working. You ready, Pud? Casey, you ready? Even if Nintendo absolutely did, like decided, oh, we're gonna do individual styles for everything, every single thing that you're used to now would exist in New Soup. You would still have all those same physics in New Super Mario Bros. For Mario Maker 3. Oh, and that would make me so happy, because I would just be like, no soup levels. I had enough. I've had my fill. Pud wants his fill. Look at this little dinosaur. Looks so dopey. Yeah, he's kind of a dope. Aren't you, buddy? Really? You just want me to pet you instead of eating? Okay, well, I'm going to feed crackers while I pet you. Which is very hard to do with this. Oh, nope, he knows. He hears eating. He's like, no, I don't actually want petting that bad. He's very jealous of the kitten. Come here. Here, I'm going to fix this while we're over here. Please enjoy this green segment of the video. Okay. I think, yeah, Pud was next. A little bit more Pud. Nope, no pets for Pud. Crackers? Yes, Crackers gets pets while he eats. I could put my finger in his mouth while he eats if I wanted to, but he would just bite it. This guy does not care. Pud trying to get back in line is the cutest thing. He's really rude. He's legitimately like a really rude cat. But he's such a little spurg that it just seems like he doesn't know any better. He does, though. He's just a monster. And Crackers is a glutton. Boop. I booped your nose with food. Boop. You can smell it. Oh. I can smell it. It smells weird. This one is salmon. We're going to save a little bit in here. Fancy, we're coming up on you. I think we got Koopster next here. Crackers, you want a little more? We're going to save a little bit to see if we can give it to Hot Dog. And then if we can't, we'll put it in Crackers or Pud. Hot Dog is a little over 2 pounds. It's 2 pounds and 2 ounces, roughly. So he's almost ready to get his balls chopped off. How the hell did I lose the catnip? There it is. Let's drug some kitties. Pud? Nope, he doesn't want it. Crackers does. Crackers dust. There's enough on there. He doesn't need more. I was going to put a little more on there, but a bunch landed just on there, too. Don't need it all over my stupid work iPad. And let's go see if we can find Hot Dog. Make sure Heidi's wearing pants. As one does. Heidi! I'm coming for Hot Dog! Oh, he's just passed out. What's that? I'm not gonna. Okay, he's passed out on this couch over here. Let me turn on some lights. Stupid light remotes. There we go. Hot Dog, hello. You want a little bit of this? I hope the feed is still working. Oh. Hot Dog. Look at this little guy. He's not so good at eating yet. He had distemper today. So he's a little sleepy. He's very cute. I like that he constantly looks like he ate blueberries really messy. That's what his lips look like. I think that's just about it, buddy. A little more in there. Yep. Hot Dog. Wish I could zoom out a little more. Hot Dog. Who is purring as he struggles to get away. Good boy. Oh. Are you going to stay there? Is this just what we're doing, or are you leaving? He's leaving. Okay. Bye, Hot Dog. Got some chicken sous vide. There's a really dirty stove. Don't look at that. It's really gross. I'm just so goddamn tired of cleaning it. Gets fucked so fast that it's just like, I'll just leave it till it's a fire hazard, then we'll clean it up. Okay. The feed worked the whole time? It'd be working over there. I'm just always worried it won't. Pud is gonna be so mean to him. But we put, I don't know if you saw that, but we put a little bit of paper blocking between the two doors. Because Pud would just go there and hiss at him. And he doesn't care. He likes the attention. He likes that somebody's talking to him. In cat language. But I don't want Pudge to just get mad at him. Yeah, he will have to learn to eat faster. But he's also going to be the baby for a while, too, so I'm going to be really nice to him. Yeah, overall, Cologne, but it was really good. It fell apart in the third act there, but you can definitely bring that back. BUJ9. See what you got, Koopster. 36F. DWF. Dog. Pull these up. Caverna, Shellspace. Team Shell. No standard shell jumps required. So only non-standard shell jump. The other thing that would be really nice if they did end up translating more of the individual physics systems over is that it would make Team Shell stuff a lot more fun. Because, man, Super Mario World, oops, goodbye. Yeah, really smooth. Really good flow right out the gate. I like that. Super Mario World's physics are delightful for shell stuff, and it works really well. And just in general, Super Mario World's a ton of fun. Did I open all the clips up? I did. Good. I will look at those later. Womp. Thank you. I did. I'm assuming we'll see Wonder. Oops. And Wonder's physics are really, really fun too. I don't know if anybody started making Wonder Kaizo yet. I know Nintendo's been going really hard on... Oops, I'm done. Mario Wonder stuff on YouTube in general. But I do hope that ends up being a platform for ROM hacks. There we go. Go. Ah. It's not a real criticism, it's just a personal problem, but those little weird corner jumps there, like that, my brain does not like them. Does not like the weird fixed height that they do. And it does not like how I have to land when I want to pull right on them. Brain just refuses it. Oops. And it does that. Yeah, flow is really good. There we go. Oops. Yeah, they just feel awkward. It feels awkward in the unusual jump height, the kind of fixed jump height that's like a weird mid-jump kinda. It feels weird. Yeah, it's not a minimum, it's a weird like mid-jump. So it always makes me feel like I missed it. Like, oh, oops, didn't hold it, even though I'm clearly holding it. I can get the first one, can't get that one. But I think it's very unlikely we'll see a total... I know we'll never see them break all the systems apart. It's too bad, because Mario All-Stars had all separate styles. That's a well-regarded game today, and always has been. It's not like people are mad that Mario All-Stars had different physics. Oops. There's a chance we'll see them translate everything over to Wonder, but I feel like they'll leave the engine they have and just cram Wonder in. And if we're lucky, more styles. Switch 2 is pretty likely to be backwards compatible with Switch 1. It seems like that's what they're doing, because sports really don't want to piss people off. Okay. Oh. No standard shell jumps. Oh. Just kick one back here right at the end. go. Oh. And if Mario Maker is compatible with the Switch 2, they probably want to make more money on it if they can. Oh, I'm dumb. Which hopefully means they would want to either expand Mario Maker 1, but that seems unlikely. It's not like the Switch 1 did bad like with the Wii U, like the Wii U did. It made a lot of sense for them to re-release like Mario Kart 8 and a couple other things on the Switch because, you know, oops. The Wii U didn't do so great. No. Switch did though. So it's a lot harder to be like, oh yeah, let's Columba, thanks for dropping another one in there. Oh yeah, let's just do Switch 2 version. Mario Maker Deluxe. We added some more stuff. Which also makes me think they might want to do something like a large overhaul, like a lot of Wonder stuff. Oh my god, or entirely new styles. That would actually be a really fun way to differentiate it is, there we go. Ooh, okay. I could actually see that working as potentially an expansion-ish type of thing if they just did a ton of new styles. Like, yeah, we're doing Mario Wonder and 2D Mario 64 and, I don't know, Yoshi's Island? Checkpoint. Glad that's there. Ow. Smart. Smart. Very good at Mario Maker. It will be annoying is Mario Maker 3 with BDL with I can't tease that back into a sentence. What will be annoying in Mario Maker 3 will be DLC. Maybe the DLC would be annoying, but honestly, I'm ready to pay more for more blocks and more dumb shit and more styles. I'm here for that. I won't even be mad. I like Mario Maker a lot, and I would like it even more if they would have not stopped updating it and stopped working on it. Yeah, no, I don't want to pay like $1 for a block or some dumb shit like that, and like, oh, you can't play this level without the DLC. Do you want to buy this block pack DLC? Oh, that's cool. Glad that indicator was on the money. But I also understand that they'll make very little money if they're, like, literally only charging, builders for blocks. So, styles. I mean, the way to do it is styles. Is to just do styles or huge packs. One thing that could be a really cool way to add blocks and sort of, like, half-style it is they could do, like, a Mario 3 expansion where it adds a ton of new blocks and gives you, Mario 3 Advance or Mario 3 Super All-Stars visuals that also adds a ton of new blocks or whatever. Maybe the insane shit that was in esports, the e-reader levels in Mario 3 Advance for the Advance. Goodbye. Yeah. Or yeah, packs like where they're adding a bunch of stuff on, but well, it's weirder if it's levels. I feel like it's weirder if, like, levels need you to have those packs unlocked. But I guess they could really easily, like, filter those from the searches, too. I don't know. Like, I would be super annoyed if I didn't want to buy the DLC or couldn't buy the DLC, and then I went to the popular tab and every single level, like, required the DLC. But if it's just styles, it'd be really easy to do. Yeah, I mean, I would absolutely be happy with a gigantic series of expansions, like the same kind of thing they did with, like, Smash, where they come out in chunks. I would be super happy to pay for something like Kirby. Like, oh yeah, new Kirby power-up for $5 would suck. Ow. I keep doing that. But I would really, I mean, honestly, almost anything is better than them doing what they did, where they just literally gave up on Mario Maker 3 and then told us, like, this is the last update, it's over forever after this. Okay. Checkpoint? Okay. Thought there was a checkpoint there. See, if it's... I feel like... And I have absolutely no good reason to believe this is the case, but I feel like builders have got to be like 5 to 10% of the player base, like people who seriously build levels, versus the people who play levels. It's all very wrong. Okay, all coffee is in me. I definitely agree in spirit that if they add stuff like that, it would be so fucking annoying to like go into the level, like to not be able to play something because you don't have the DLC. That would end up making it feel absolutely required. No, why am I doing it that way? But I also can see why they would argue that that wouldn't work because builders are probably a small chunk. Yeah. Yeah, having to, like, separately queue different levels because of stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of things that could make it really complicated or really, really annoying, too, that would just be like, really? They'd have to build systems around and not having the DLC. Doing that one wrong. It would basically just be 2 queuing systems. It really wouldn't be the end of the world. And the only reason, like, we're thinking like this, like, why we're theory crafting it this way, is because Nintendo sucks so much at doing a decent job with their back end, with their infrastructure, with their UI and UX, and just general user experience, that the only thing we can think of is like, well, we have to pay more because they're too fucking stupid to use the money we're already showering them with to not suck every dick in the room. Which sucks. No. Do. But that is also why I started thinking, like, expansion almost could work, is that they could basically have, like, the base game, and then just, you know, flip to the other side, like, click this thing to go to the other styles. The other styles have their own popular tab, that it's basically a clone of this game with a bunch of totally different styles. And that could work, and the advantage of something like that, and I know that sounds like the dumbest idea ever, that's just like, oh, I don't want to let go of Mario Maker 2. But the advantage of shit like that is that they could still maintain compatibility with Mario Maker 2. There could still be Mario Maker 2 levels available for players to play from Mario Maker 2 in Mario Maker 3. Or Mario Maker 2 Deluxe Plus, or whatever the fuck. It gives people a huge library of levels to play on day one. And lets people fix, rework on all kinds of cool shit you can do with having access to those original levels. Plus, it would help you feel like, oh, I'm not losing things when they turn off the server, because it's like, oh, they're here in the next game. I know it's not Pokemon. People aren't going crazy about not being able to use Pokemon Home and move their new Pokemons up, but I would be real happy if Nintendo made a real commitment to preserving stuff by just making sure it works in the next game. Why do I want to do that the wrong way so badly? There we go. Now you have a really stupid Death Eggs. Yeah, the flow is really good with Checkpoint 1 and Checkpoint 2 right out the gate. One thing, even in pretty tough Kaizo, that I think helps a ton is making sure that the first jump is minimally awkward, even if it's just a tiny bit of restructuring, so that the player can jump right back into it. That's one of the things that I think really hurts Mario Maker 2 versus any other Kaizo experience or high difficulty game like Celeste or Meat Boy or whatever is dying takes like 6 goddamn seconds. So anything that lets the player get swinging right into it, like just jump right into the next jump and get moving, really, really helps with the overall flow of the level. Like the player's flow. And not getting frustrated when you die. Because like, nope, I'm just going to get right back into it rather than, oh, okay, now I have to do this goddamn jump. Ow. Yeah, that's the absolute #1 thing I would really like in Mario Maker 3. That as soon as we start hearing about it, I want to like start emailing every single person whose email address I can find is, holy shit, we need fast retry. Holy shit, please let us die faster. And compared to Celeste and Meat Boy and other well-known things, not ROM hacks. So it's like, no, look at what they do in other games like this. Come on, you've featured community content before. We know you guys know what fucking Kaizo is and what shell jumps are. Do it. Yeah, skip button. You could skip faster through. It could just be a toggle too. Classic death versus extremely fast death, where you just brant and then you're back. Brant and then you're back. Now I'm already jumping again. You can do 15-player online battle. Oof. Yeah, Mario Party would generally feel pretty bad with lag, but who knows how they'll handle that. I'd assume it's not 15 players in a single game, and if it is, then they're going to build the games around it. Then they're going to be careful to build the game, make sure that the games in the 15-player mode are all highly, async, so that they're pretty, lag resistant. God. My brain's falling apart tonight. Yeah. Yeah, Mario Maker 2 is really one of the best examples. Oatmeal Dome? Doomy? I think pretty sure it's Oatmeal Dome. Wrote up a really good article on the lag in Mario Maker 2. And the, ancient back-end systems that Nintendo has been cramming together at random for thousands and thousands of years at this point. And why it isn't that everyone is on terrible Wi-Fi. Because if it was, nothing else would work. Damn it. Like, if that was the case, we would be running into people in terrible Wi-Fi and all kinds of things, like Smash and other things. And it's not like Smash is great. Smash sucks dicks, compared even to Smash 4 online. Oops. But even if you look at, like, crappy or indie games, like, Rivals, and Rivals 2 has excellent netcode. And that was made by a very small team. Like, Nintendo has no excuse for being this bad at it. They just are. And that sucks, too, because Mario Maker 2's online play is amazing. When it works. I could burn so much time playing multiplayer versus if it was good like 80% of the time. But it's good like 30% of the time on a good day. That sucks ass. Especially when they told us over and over, like, yeah, we're charging for online play now, but it's so we can make it better. Like, okay, they're dedicating people to this? Okay. And that's not what I said. I said, no, it's going to be just as bad, and I'm going to be angry. But everybody else said, oh, no, it's okay. No, it's going to be just like everybody else's. Yeah, fighting themselves. It is really too bad that their systems don't. And I'm sure it's a big part of it, too. I'm not sure if the article goes into it or not, but I'm sure a lot of it is that they're testing in Japan, which is smaller than America. So it's very likely that the experience is just better in Japan overall, and works better for a lot of systems that don't work well here. But that also sucks, and that's easily solved with regional matchmaking. With at least allowing the player to strongly favor regional matchmaking. Well, yeah, there's a lot of factors too. Like, Splatoon has a lot of players in it, but when you're literally spraying paint at each other, it's already kind of sloppy. So it makes sense if like a hit looks like a hit, but it just barely missed or whatever. Like, you give that the benefit of the doubt. In something like Mario Maker, you can see the pixels. You can tell if you got hit or not. Go. I'm throwing it late. Yeah, it's hard to let go as I'm coming through that with the one-ways there. Positioning just feels awkward. Oh, vines! You could put vines on that pipe. You could have put vines on that pipe. That would have been a nice thing to do for nice people, and then you chose to be like this. Okay, something is itching the hell out of me under my watch. I'm gonna take it off for a minute. There's another really good article that I would have a lot of trouble writing up, but I think it was from the Towerfall developers about why platformers need like unbelievably perfect netcode. And it's because you can see the pixels. That's what it boils down to. Is up pipes. I personally like up pipes. It's just a precise extra challenge. It's a mean thing to do at the very end, especially when none of the other pipes were up pipes. There are a lot of ways you could turn it into a gag if you wanted to do a gag, but the level doesn't really have any gags like that. So a vine would have just felt better, but you know, you do you. I do think having a challenge spike at the very end like that with the up pipe that you're not even like perfectly positioned to hit, like it's not even just a buffer up, it's you need to waggle back and buffer up or you're just gonna hit the wall and miss it. It feels like a fuck you, which is basically a Kaizo block. Positioning it a little bit more so the player had more opportunity to actually feel like they need to do it well. If it's not that, it's going to be just hold up and you'll just get it too. So yeah, feels mean. Feels like a mean ending. Good otherwise. Francie, let's see what you got here. Yeah, flow overall was really good. Yeah, third checkpoint, that first jump was a little awkward. But could easily be structured just a little bit differently to either send that shell differently if you wanted to, or just move that shell forward a little bit and give the player something really easy to just swing into, to just dive right into, and then set up that double shell. That hop on the corner there. WSX. What that is. I get a little bit of the little baby's drool on me. Music Speedrun. Kirby Star Allies Music Speedrun. Wow, Star Allies. Probably my least favorite Kirby game, I think, of all time. Yeah, it was, Kirby Superstar and Kirby Superstar Ultra were pretty much my favorite Kirby games. I really liked Amazing Mirror as well. Amazing Mirror was really cool. Doing Metroidvania stuff with Kirby. I don't normally have a problem with coin trails at all, but the coin trails are pissing all over the music level here. They're in the way. Yeah, they're in the way of the music level. Ditch the coin trails. Yeah, Return to Dreamland was really good. Return to Dreamland, if I remember, I didn't play the remake yet. It's on my list, but it's a long list. But if I recall, there was like a big ending fake out where there was a whole bunch more after, and then it got really tough too, which is really fun in a Kirby game. Yeah, I don't recall the music from Star Allies. All I can really recall is being really frustrated that it was so goddamn easy. And like a lot of them were easy, but still pretty good. Like Planet Robobo Bot or whatever. Yeah, the sound effects is just out of control. The sound effect is out of control. The coin trails are completely in the way of the player experience. It's disappointing because, you know, it's Kirby music. It can't possibly be bad. And then it is just covered in just so much noise. It's worth fixing. It's worth going back and making better. Even with a good number of likes on there, I think you would have a hugely better level if you remove the coin trails, and if you really want to guide the player, guide them, but the level can spell it out for the player. You can put a coin where they're going to jump or something like that. There's an infinite number of ways to make sure the player is on the right path without a coin trail. And I don't hate coin trails. I'm fine with a coin trail on a speedrun level, generally. I know some people get really, really nasty, really grumpy about it. I don't care. But in a music level, I can't hear the music. Yeah, coin trail is way louder than everything else because the coin sound keeps refreshing every time, so you don't get any of it. HCD-LNC-NTF. You got Colombit. Welcome to Funland. Light, hot, Grabo, expert level. Oh no. You made a Garbo level. Don't do that. You should make good levels. Yeah, Star Allies did a whole bunch of, who's this for? Star Allies had a lot of good ideas that were just so poorly executed too. Like, we had access to so many guest characters that were so much fun. Like there was so much that could have been good in Star Allies, and it just wasn't. It just wasn't. It was such a weird way to try and be Kirby Superstar again. And I love Kirby Superstar. I love the co-op in Kirby Superstar. God, how do I just die? The blocks won't kill me. Oh my god, I'm gonna let this time out so that I can boo it. This is a bad, bad, bad level. I'm gonna piss while this level kills me. Let me pull up the...
Breathe in. And out. Thought is the only logical conclusion to the hyperdimensionality of emptiness. We cannot become better by burning others. We can only become better by strangling ourselves individually. Go on relaxing. Keep your eyes shut and keep in mind this very old folk wisdom. With more knowledge comes more storytelling.
The death, doesn't it? Us strangling ourselves, and Spirobot does some work. Does Start Over give me access to a boo? It does. Good. I don't actually have to suffer. Yeah, bad level. Don't make bad levels. Koopstrooper. Let's see what you got here. 7GF. E33. Chug. The compound. The Chompound. Precision course through Sea of Pipes. Well, we'll take a peek. Precision tends to piss me off. Yeah, that's one of the few things that I usually won't be able to have good feedback for because it just does not satisfy me. Some precision-ish platformers. Like, I really liked La Mulana. I really liked Super Ghouls and Ghosts even, which I would argue is at least somewhat of a precision platform. Anything with fixed jumping really is. Celeste definitely has some, especially as you get deeper in. Your level only had one room. Cool, we saw all of it. I didn't like any of it. Yeah, precision brings me so little satisfaction. And especially in Mario Maker, where we're a little slippery, you know. Like Celeste, it's at least really tight. You can stop on a dime. And we have a bunch of really cool movement tech. We have some tech in some of the styles. We really don't have much in SMB. But even with something cool, I would be annoyed. I'm into my TED Talk about precision levels making me sad. We had infinite checkpoints where you could just put the player back like 2 pipes or 2 jumps backwards or whatever. That would also be nice. People could still chase each other around for the friggin' world record time if it takes a while to pull back out of the pit or whatever, but... Yeah, Precision has its team. They're out there. Rubbing butts, doing precision stuff. Getting ready to be good at whatever the horrible, horrible last levels are for Team 0%. Oh. Imagine having power booing the same level 100 times. I mean, yeah, I'd take that. The thing that, like we were rattling about before, the thing that really holds back, did not like your level code. Hammeramo, how you doing tonight? The thing that really holds back precision levels from not being frustrating in Mario Maker is how long it takes to die. I play the level for 5 seconds, and then dying for 6 seconds feels horrible. And it's one of those things where the Mario Maker itself holds back levels from ever feeling approachable. You have to have some pretty specific masochism to want to suffer through a precision level for a long time. And even if your skill level's really high, if you're grinding it out, if you're spending a lot of time grinding it out, that still sucks, because the amount of time you're going to spend dying is inordinate. It's absurd. That's kind of where I come to with the really high level Team Shell levels in this game too, is the fact that people have just accepted that, like, no, you don't need to be able to read it. You just watch the clear video, because we just can't fit indicators and we can't make it read. It's one of those things that just so much fights what I would consider good design overall. And even in like crazy Super Mario World shell hacks, like Baron and Shell, there are no levels where you aren't able to grasp what you need to do just by taking a peek at it and swinging through it. And obviously an engine like that, we have so much more capacity for diverse and unique approaches to modifying difficulty that it's apples to oranges a little bit, but it's not entirely apples to orange. There's definitely some like chase of density and the highest possible difficulty, which just results in a grind, which isn't inherently wrong. It's just it's super annoying when death takes so long and we have an extremely limited number of checkpoints. Especially when we have other chase mechanics like first clear and world record. That is also why I hope we get quick retry. If we get a fast retry in Mario Maker 3, as well as more checkpoints especially, harder levels would just be a lot more fun. Okay, that's a level. Got piranha plants. You jump through them. I don't have meaningful feedback that I can really offer. 2 checkpoints, and we barely saw any of it. Okay. Okay, no Joe, thanks for dropping another one in there. Tamo Doramo, let's see what you got. An FB. Yeah, I mean, I'll try to find some opportunity to offer feedback if there's obvious flaws or something that sticks out to me, or how approachability or just general flow could be improved. But the first jumps weren't terrible. You could kind of get into where you needed to go, and it's a precision level, so. Koopalings want you dead, and they're not holding back. Okay. Water. Drugs. But thanks for dropping something else in there. Hopefully isn't balls. Butt balls. Mario 3 hands room. Starting area. That's what it feels like. Feels like a personal attack. Okay. Coming out of that door, it would be nice for the if the player could see what's coming. Those always gonna land like that? They are. Pretty funny. It's pretty easy for us to land over here, so you could just put the player in front of the door. That's probably the easiest thing to do. You could also let the player drop down on a donut or a platform with wings or something so they can see what's beneath them and then choose to get over. Mr. Wicked, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. How you doing tonight? Yeah, just something to prevent the player from spaghettiing directly into the swamp. Okay. Thank you for that. Directly into the chomp. My capacity for mental misfires today. Very, 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 very high. Level I submitted is completely broke. Okay. And it needs to be fixed. And it's broken on purpose? Oh god. Okay. That is a lot. I will say, basically no one on Earth really wants a boss rush level. It's broken on accident. Good. Pretty much nobody wants a boss rush level. Yikes. What do we got here? Got more stuff. Again, that's kind of a Mario Maker limitation more than anything else, but the fact that we only have 2 checkpoints means that if you're cramming a bunch of bosses into a level, the player is going to be doing 3, probably, in between each checkpoint. And it usually just ends up meaning a lot of tedious repeating segments rather than anything nice. No, I don't think it was popular. I think there just were a lot of them made. Wow. Yeah, that especially is even more reason to make sure the player can see what's happening rather than dropping them directly into the action there on that first one. Reason randomly in the middle of the level. Well, I guess we'll poke it and see what happens. But yeah, if you're doing a boss rush, really, really, really try to be considerate of the player and their experience going through the level, because having to repeat the same boss fight over and over again is not enjoyable. There's a really good reason why Mega Man games after the NES, I think even the NES ones, checkpointed them after you did each of the boss fights in the refight segments. We don't get lives here, so we just kind of get the checkpoint that we get, which means a lot of consecutive refights. That sucks. Fuck off. If you had the skill to do so, engineering a way to make sure that when you kill the Koopaling, that also kills the Chomp, there's definitely some ways that you could make that happen. You can detect when that entity is gone, and then flip a switch and drop the floor out from under it. That would be nice. This arena is horse shit. Oh. Yeah. And then the next strong consideration here is that you really want to make sure that your arenas are not too aggressive. Box, how you doing tonight? If your arenas are incredibly aggressive in a long string of boss fights that you're doing one after another, it sucks ass. It sucks ass. That is also exactly the concern with that. Got home from Commander Monday. Man, Magic the Gathering Commander. I'm just over here like, who the fuck is Commander Monday? Is that like a swinging thing? Is that a thing? Maybe a work thing? Maybe it's like an IT thing that I just am not familiar with somehow? Doing alright. Pretty tired. Pretty tired of this level. No, it's bad. No, it's bad. No, the first arena is okay. In a vacuum, it would feel a little plain, but it's fine, you know. You kind of have an asynchronous setup. But dropping the player right in there makes it really easy to take damage right out the gate. No. Chain Chomp at this height is legitimately a little annoying to jump over when you have projectiles all over the place, and none of this would really be terrible with power-up, but the fact that we absolutely want to maintain the power-ups so that we can deal with the second fight is incredibly frustrating. It's just not well done. And I'm sure there's another one coming up after this, too. Group Hug Deck did the Oprah thing and gave things away until they died. Wait, what were you giving away? And this arena, out of ideas, is just projectile spam. Oh, fuck off. We'll look at the rest in the viewer, but I don't think there's really anything to offer here. I think we're just gonna find more disappointment when we look. Okay. Okay, so we go in the pipe. We have shitty boss fight 1. We go in here. We have shitty boss fight 2. Yeah, it's just projectile spam. And there's stacks on stacks, and then there's no real effective way for us to deal with the projectiles. So you're in a position where your goal is to jump, and you can't jump. Fuck you. Then we go forward. Oh my god, look, you get dropped into another one. This is another boss fight with no checkpoint, where we are dealing with Morton. I'm guessing just shooting fire then? What is Morton doing over here? And then bob-ombs that we are getting and throwing at Wendy with a blowy Joey. So that sounds really annoying and tedious. And holy fuck, a fourth one with no checkpoint. Fuck, dude. Are these no power-ups? Oh my god, and there's no power-ups? Yeah, other people should be booing this. This is a bad level. There's a power-up. Another hammer bro, but no checkpoint still. Another boss fight, no checkpoint. Wow, really? It's a boss rush with no checkpoints. Yeah, it's bad level. That's enough. No more is needed. Bad level. Oh, I gave them their decks all at once. Good. Yeah, you could... Well, that's one of those things where, like, you could make a boss rush into a better boss rush, and then you'd have a better level. It would still be boss rush at the end of it, but yeah, that's not good. I don't understand how it has 30 likes. If you're doing bribes, I'll take money, but I will just boo it with another Switch. But no, the beyond the first arena, I mean, Mr. Wicked, go play it. Go play that level and tell me it's good after you play it for a little while. Considering the exceptionally low clear rate for what is more or less a traditional-ish level, that's a super expert boss rush. It's just a poor approach to difficulty, it's a poor understanding of difficulty, and it's a poorly structured level. Yeah, I'm sure there's good boss rush levels out there by well-established creators who did some work on it. And I mean, the easy thing to do there is to try and balance how much repetition the player is going to be subjected to. Try and make sure you're giving the player some power-ups for each fight. And if you're not giving the player power-ups for each fight, you want to make sure that it's relatively approachable. There isn't difficulty in making the player repeat bosses over and over again. That's just tedium. That's punishing the player by taking time from them. That's not fun. We only have 2 checkpoints. You live within that system. You can work around it. You could do a red coin room, and you could even use a red coin checkpoint system to do something similar to what Mega Man did with the refights, where you get to save after each one. Sports. But the one thing you don't want to do is throw every boss fight in the game at the player with shitty projectile spam arenas that fight the core concept of fighting a boss. That second boss was entirely doable and easy with the Fire Flower. So the entire setup here that for sure Jay used to get through it was beat the first boss without damage, spam fireballs, and then lean hard on fireballs for the rest of it. Wherever possible. That's not fun. Don't take damage. Boss fight is not a fun experience overall. Do for your Mario Maker. Yeah, I mean, toss it in there. We'll take a look at it. Joe, let's see what you got here. One day, I will get back and do all the YMM stuff because clearly I missed out by ignoring them. Oh, after we took a look at some of the 8-year Mario Maker stuff, it was just like, God damn. Great stuff in there. N2G. That's the level. Excellent. Yeah. Thinking Tower. I'm not good at writing the script. Okay. Jankol 1. Oh, this isn't you. This is somebody else? Or you have a second profile of nonsense. Yeah, I'm sure there are good boss rush levels. In general, every boss rush level I have played has relied way too heavily on that stuff. Projectile spam, trying to make every boss harder than the last, and not enough checkpoints. So you just wind up frustrated and repeating the boss fights over and over again. And I honestly... Oh, this was the inspiration for your vertical lava climb level. Okay. This is slower. I want to make meaningful progress when I'm doing something really hard. There's something to be said for really hard games where taking away your progress is a part of the game. But what made getting over it feel really special was the excellent narrative and how that was such a key part of the structure of the game in a way that made it really entertaining. And also was about mastery too. So it really wasn't that terrible to work your way through. I wonder if it tells you make clear time on your first time through, but it always felt like you were making meaningful progress. The extremely high difficulty, like, Team Shell levels in Mario Maker, it doesn't feel like I'm making progress. People who are more skilled will feel like they're making more meaningful progress, but I still feel like, in general, the limitations that we have means that it's often not respecting my time. That was pretty cute. Okay. Pretty easy to almost fuck that up, but fine. Okay. Could have skipped this segment. Yeah, there isn't anything for me to do here. At the very least, giving me some stuff to grab. Maybe 1-ups or 50 coins or some little distraction as I was climbing up there would have been nice, but anything? Yeah. Wasn't too much there. I can shell jump a little bit. As a treat. Double shell jump, pow drop stuff, not reliably. Not reliably enough to have fun. I'll take a look at whatever you want me to take a look at, and I'll try to give you whatever feedback I can. But if it's exceptionally high difficulty, Team Shell stuff, I'm not going to be able to give you too much. Yeah, overall, that was pretty good. I like that. I think that what you did with it, with your auto-scrolling segment, did more. Up until that last little climb at the end there. You guys, both you and this level that inspired you, kind of shit the bed right at the end of the climb. I'm guessing their thought was that was like a run ahead section, but it's auto scroll, so it's not like you could really get ahead of the line at all. If you could, that would be cool, but you can't. Esports. Nope, not another one. Okay, I had a lot of curry today. My God is reminding me. Oh, that's the level. Oh, that's not a valid level code. Bang's root beer. Check your level code. Use makercentral.io. There you go. Misspelled it. Noi. 0G4. GWF. Not 5. That'll get you. Yeah, all the things that they disallowed, right? Like, we don't have I and O. And then they didn't think, like, well, let's pull 5 or let's pull S. Like, dude, pull S. Then people can't spell ass. All kinds of stuff you can't do if you just pull S. Saves you a ton of trouble with the word filter. Because I'm sure they had to do a bunch of filtering to make sure level codes couldn't generate with shit or ass or... Can't think of any more vulgar S words. Slut. Long. Oh, no O's. Columbo, what do you want me to take a look at here? Super World, okay. Peek here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if someone explained the Scunthorpe problem to Nintendo, they would just get really mad and remove your Nintendo account. Dribble does what Nintendo don't. Awesome. Oh, okay. Are we doing a whole Troll Super World? Oh, I liked this one. Okay, I've played this level before. Who is this? Who is this? Don't. Okay. How old is this? Can I see that anywhere? Do I see that on my heads up thing for the level? I do not. Download and play in order is the description I can't possibly ever see in the Super World. Fuck off. Oh, buddy. Now I need that one. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, this room looks familiar. I think I played some of it. Not all of it. Huh. I will take a look at least some of one here. See if it starts clicking. If I don't remember it, I wonder if it's something that made me really angry later. Oh. Okay. You played the entire level. Of years ago. I had so much more trouble than you with those swamps. Huh. I don't know what to tell you. There we go. Yeah, this room feels a little familiar. Okay. Magic. Oh, okay. Fuck off. Do-do-do-do. What a way to use resources just to kill me. Huh. Okay, well, first checkpoint's really close. So, do you remember me playing the entire first level? What happened after that? That's what I need before an editor or anything else. Like, if the channel ever starts taking off, I need a lore expert. Just like, nope, I'm gonna give you, I don't know, free subs and free coffee? Oh, he doesn't damage me. Shit, okay. To remember things for me. But that's one of the reasons why I've been saving the transcripts, too, is eventually I will be able to play with one of those roll your own AIs and feed all that shit in there and just be like, hey, we could get a shitty VTuber. I could make a shitty VTuber of my face and have that do AI. Oh my god, fuck off. Fuck off! That's pretty good. Have a shitty VTuber that, remembers things for me. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. I think I'm probably remembering. I bet I have to take damage right there. That's one of those things when your memory's terrible, you'll think that you're solving a problem, but really you're just remembering and not remembering well enough to feel like you're just remembering. That's also what happens when I replay like old games that I really like. That's the answer. Come on. Come on. Oh. Nope. Damn it. What the fuck happened? Well, what happened is Boom Boom appeared inside of my body. And that causes death. Now it's a new level, apparently. Schrodinger's Boom Boom. Okay, there we go. No! Oh, I was gonna try and stop before he jumped onto me, but I did not. Sports. I will say in general, haha, you didn't stop soon enough setups with okay, there we go. With these pissed me off a little bit. But I'm glad it wasn't positioning, it was just timing. That was all we really needed to do there. Okay. Did that break? I feel like that broke. Alright. Okay. That feels familiar too, but I can't recall anything about it. Okay. That was mean. Your opinion on Hollow Knight? It's an excellent game. Like, it's a really, really excellent game. It's a ton of fun. The DLC bosses in particular were so great. Did I steal that POW? No, even if I got over there, I would have to use it. Oh, maybe. No. But I also think Hollow Knight is a little overrated. Like, a little overhyped. People are very excited about Silksong and are just, in general, like... Nope, I'm okay. Ow. People hold it up as the absolute gold standard for Metroidvanias, and while it was a lot of fun, I think there were a lot of rough edges. Oh, okay. Did not work. Thought that would work. But not in the claw, apparently. But Hollow Knight was really, really good. Oh, is it waiting that's the punish? Yeah. Oh, it doesn't work if you wait. Okay. No, it wasn't breaking. We were just doing it right away. Where are the rough edges at? I'd have to replay it to be really specific. But the big thing for me was that everybody sees it as a perfect 10 out of 10, where it really clearly feels like a 9 out of 10 for me. The same way that, like, Breath of the Wild was amazing, right? I love Breath of the Wild. But Breath of the Wild definitely, I feel like, made some mistakes. Yeah, we might actually be able to steal that POW. I don't know if it's useful, but we might be able to do something. Tears of the Kingdom did an excellent job. Oh, we can't spin jump on him. Well, it's probably not worth fucking around with. Breath of the Wild did an excellent job on a ton of things. The way the durability system worked was a little annoying. It wasn't an absolute game breaker. Oops. Bad at Mario Maker. But it was a little annoying to have to spend time going back and getting good weapons, and especially the way they did the Master Sword, it was a little screwy. It came together with the DLC, but it still wasn't really perfect. Tears of the Kingdom, I thought, found a perfect solution to that one big problem of giving us a way to extend the durability, which Breath of the Wild really could have used, but was fine without it. But I do think we got a much, much better game in Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, that's always wrong. Okay, I get it. Picking up what you're putting down. Weird. Blowy Joey on a wiggly, blaster is pretty weird. Some of the things in Hollow Knight that stuck out is how important experience is for leveling, but how easy it is to lose it permanently can put you in a position where grinding becomes necessary. Some of the charms that were very useful, breaking, was really annoying. And having to deal with that, like, it's just, it was just a dumb loop to have to pay to get them fixed over and over again, versus a large number of better options for how they could have done that. Thanks for dropping another one in there. I remember I had some structural issues, too, with getting everything sorted out correctly, but I can't clearly recall what they were. Not really something you can hold against it, either, but I really think the way they did hard mode was a bit of a pisser. Ass. Okay. We've been at CP1 for a while, considering how fast we got to, okay, CP2. We got to CP1 really fast, so I'm surprised at how long it's taken to get to CP2. Come back here. Wigglers are back. Wigglers never left. But yeah, I don't dislike Hollow Knight. I thought Hollow Knight was a wonderful game. I've enjoyed it a lot. I think I've played it through 3 times. That's also what annoys me with having a hard mode like that, where it's like one hit and or one death and your save file's gone. I would honestly, and I don't love like one hit and it's back to your last checkpoint or whatever, but I still think that would be more fun is absolute, they're both a little bad. The ideal hard mode is new AI. Oh no, I remember this. I remember this stupid checkpoint room. I think it pissed me off last time too. I wonder if I have documentation on when I played this last and can go find it. Oops. Yeah. I wish Hollow Knight had a better hard mode. That makes it a lot easier to return to a game when the hard mode is really interesting. I have not played Castle Crashers. I have seen it a lot. Like, I've heard people talk about it a lot, and I've seen, like, images for it. And I've never played it. I don't know why. Never appealed. Never stuck out enough and was never in a Humble Bundle that I know of. But there's a small chance it's in my Steam library from the era of buying all the Humble Bundles. Castle, no, I don't have Castle Crashers. Castle in the Darkness. original time when Hollow Knight came out too, there were a lot of really just banging fucking, That's not an answer either. Banging fucking indie Metroidvanias. The same kind of thing we saw with Axiom Verge as well. Oh, nope, that kills the Mario. Axiom Verge 1 was a heavily flawed game with some extremely interesting ideas. And it was a ton of fun. But I would say it was like a 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. And it just absolutely lit up every discussion of Metroidvanias and retro platformers, and it was just there was no getting away from it. And at very nearly the same time, right around the same time, a game called Environmental Station Alpha was released that I played immediately after, and it was made by the Hempuli, the guy who made Baba Is You. Adorable, absolutely excellent little Metroidvania that used glitches as a core gameplay mechanic. It had a really similar kind of hook that Axiom Verge did, that they did an infinitely better job with. That had such a completely insane and incredibly fun, like, Animal Well style endgame, years before Animal Well was even an idea. It was just absolutely wonderful, and it really, it never got the praise that that Axiom Verge did. And very similar, single dev kind of thing. Don't understand what the correct thing to do here is. I tried going fast. I tried waiting. I do not have a grasp on what is required of me there, and that's a little frustrating at this point. I would really like to know what the right answer is as soon as I fuck up the first time, but if I don't know the first time, I want to know the second time. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna have to see if I can find the video of me playing this. Going fast is the only solution. Yeah, going fast didn't seem to work when we came through there the first time. Okay, there we go. It's tight. It's probably too tight. Booty blast set up for my mode. Maybe. I'm bad at reading that kind of stuff out effectively. This is from someone named Gerbil. Gerbil. Is there a world in which I stay put here? No. No. Mean. Mean. I'm excited for Song, but I also think it's one of those things where the hype has potentially damaged what people are going to see. Because if Silk Song is not an absolute time to rock, so no, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think, Columba, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think this is your level, right? This was somebody else's Super World. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hate this. I would really like to merge the mechanic. I'm just gonna randomly push. Okay. So this is a combination of steering your momentum correctly and reading out the jump correctly. Yeah, this is really, really, really stupid. Why did I like this in the first place? Maybe we must have gotten to that second checkpoint much faster. We must have just gone fast and it worked. I didn't get as frustrated with nothing else working. This is horse shit. Yeah, every single one of these is a 50-50. Thank God. Yeah, that is, man, is that, it's like a weird 50-50 where it doesn't feel reliable either. That's gonna get annoying if I get sent back there repeatedly. All anti-softlocks I played by this level creator has no mercy setups. That's good. Oh, at least it's short. That's really weird. The pacing is so off. It took us so goddamn long to get to the second checkpoint. And then the second checkpoint is just a straight to complete? Yeah. Shut up. Yeah, the anti-soft lock was rough. I'm glad there was a thing there, but no point did it feel doable. Like, at absolutely no point did it feel like, okay, I just need to swing a little bit more. I tried every combination of short and tall jumps while holding as every single direction over and over again, and at no point did it feel like I had any control. It feels like the whole thing was just a gag. Here we go. Wow. There was a... I'm guessing that was going to teleport in? G. Just one G. Yeah. I'm guessing the first time through... It, man, it sure would be interesting to find that footage. I'll see if I can dig that up. I would really like to know, how long that took me the first time through. I'm guessing I got to the second checkpoint really fast. I wonder how much more of this I played then. Getting away from it? Oh, so then I left right after, I'm guessing. Is this a getting over it level immediately after a troll level? Oh, I like this one too. Well, that's enough for now. You can drop back in there if you want. But... Oh, it's 10:17. I lied. We're gonna finish up what's in there. It is late. 6:15. XN1. Mr. Wicked. You finished that boss rush level? Do you still love it? Do you still think it's so good? GDG. God damn. The only level uploaded. It's a boss rush. Good luck, don't have fun. Or I'll just leave. Bowser's Wicked War Machine. Skill issue. Would send you a video with the Super World's credits when it's done. Okay. Oh, I forgot to start the heart rate thing. Now I'll never know how angry I was on those levels. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Boom. You gonna go? Oh, is it? Oh, no, it's... Thanks for the follow.
Lucino_1029 has started following.
We did just close the queue, however. But I will be back in 22 hours to do viewer levels. Is this a safety coin? No, it must not be if we're doing that. That's weird. Was that supposed to be the safety coin? That doesn't make sense. And I think it is, and it's just awkward. Not a safety coin. Okay. That's enjoyable. Yeah, weird. It looks like it's an awkward safety coin, but maybe we come back through there later. Required for the level to work mechanically. Roy in new suit. Oh god, Roy in new suit. Oh, I feel like it's gonna annoy the bejesus out of me here. In New Soup, the Koopalings all spend a really long time in their shot after each hit. And then Roy has additional mechanics that make him even more annoying to deal with. Oh, okay. That time he decided not to live in his goddamn shot. Yeah, it's so you can't camp them. In general, it just makes the fights worse in New Soup. And that's not even just my, you know, constantly declared New Soup bigotry. That's just an awful, awful mechanic. I would much, 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 much rather see each of the Koopa kids have individual, like, invincibility attacks or something different other than, yeah, so we go on our shout and we spin around for an amount of time. The design of the arena ruins his ability to not get camped also. It seems really easy for him to, yeah, clap out his, bounce limits. Well, you can't defend the concept and argue that it's a good thing and then have the concept get defeated by your level. Then you're just being a contrarian with no like objective perspective or anything to really offer. You're just arguing because you don't like that I disagree. There's a lot of projectiles for the player to be dealing with. This is one of those boss fights where we're gonna want to get the hits as quickly as possible, which again is kind of defeats the purpose of what we're going for here. If you want the player to be in a position where that's right to have, stage the fight around that. Stage the fight around a ticking clock or something like that. Absolutely doable. If you want to make sure the player has to get the hits in as fast as they possibly can. You can make them pop up faster. There are a couple of ways to make them pop up faster in New Soup. Oh my god. This is a bad arena. This is bad. Yeah. This already feels tuned too hard on difficulty. To the point where it's just annoying. Guessing that was intentional, considering the title card said skill issue, and you deliberately don't give the player the mushroom coming out of the pipe and you make them run for it, that you went out of your way to make it annoying. It does not seem like that's reading the number of hits. It seems like that's timing based. Yeah, this is a bad level. Yeah, more places to land and to exist safely would be really, really... Oh, so the story is bad levels? Like I'm fighting bad levels. And that's the actual boss? That's creative. Well, I have a story mode thing for you. I'm advancing your storyline with a boo. Yeah, I'm done looking at that one. We're definitely not going to take a look at all of it, because that arena is horse balls. They're always going to be like that. Wow. I thought maybe you were going to alternate when some of the fires were blocked and some of them weren't. But no, that initial setup there is just a clear save. I think that in general, the fights that we've had to endure and what's going on in these fights are made a lot worse by the fact that we only have the propeller suit. I feel like we would have a much better level in general with the squirrel suit or anything else. But it's better than nothing. But yeah, this arena also feels messy. We have literally no safe space where we can deal with projectiles plus this. So the entire thing here is going to be damage boost plus boss fight. And then probably one mandatory pass under the fire. I'm not interested in this. This is the super world you were DMing me about. I'm very unlikely to be interested in it. There's a reusable checkpoint. The red ones indicate that they will push you into the damage. I just kind of wanted to see. It looks like the red ones are safe spots. Ah, the red ones leave later. Okay. But I like this arena. I like that this arena doesn't quite push me up to death, but it does push me up to the point where I can't jump. So if you get caught, you need to stay put. I think this arena actually is tailored pretty well to Morton's unique behaviors as a boss, which is good. That's always a good consideration, especially if you're thinking about doing a boss fight level. You're wrong, but that's why you got so lit up about it too, because you're making one. You're way into it. Oh, I don't know which arena I went in last time. Yeah, the first two we looked at significantly stick out as being poorly considered. This isn't great, but this is doable. It's easy to feel out where we can stand here. Okay. That on-off does not really make this tougher, it makes it dumb. Yeah. Very enormous disparity in difficulty between one side and the other side, which is not good. That's not what you want. Obviously the player can do them in any order that they want. I have no idea how to get back to one we were just doing. Oh. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. There isn't a good reason not to just give the player the power. Yeah, this one's legitimately good. You're sticking to something pretty specific to Morton, and you can generally deal with everything that's happening here. You are observant and a little patient. You're also not in a position where you're going to be dealing with some inordinately stupid thing, like him constantly vanishing or whatever. You'll be taking hits, but we get a power-up for each of the boss fights anyway. Although the construction of this one probably makes it the easiest to just camp him out this way. Would love if these arenas would calm the fuck down after you kill the boss. Yeah, that's the only one that doesn't piss me off so far. I think we looked at everyone on this side. Nope, we didn't look at this one. Okay, could not see the saw blades until I overcommitted there. You can do one-time use platform, so the player is not subjected to that by simply having a platform that collapses when the player lands there. Oh. Yeah, I think you know what you did wrong there. I am not interested in being subjected to that anymore. Your check time was 4:42. Jesus Christ. Yeah, definitely a lot of we covered it while we were in there. Respect the player's time. Try and tailor the difficulty to roughly hit some of the ones that I wasn't pissed off there, and try to do what you can to avoid having it just be a random shitfest of brute forcing it. Because when the player is not figuring out a strategy for the boss, strategizing and completing the boss, it's not fun. When you're just going in and throwing shit at the wall until something works, that's not fun. And when you create arenas like that, that's the only thing the player's gonna do. That's basically Mario bosses in general, is you're just gonna fucking bum rush them and damage boost through them. You can work around that, but the way to work around that is not by just making a ton of nonsense that makes it impossible to move forward. Y2T box. Oh yeah. Let's look at this this other boss rush level. XLV. YDF. Take a little peek here. Roy, test your mic. I have an attempt on this, but not a clear. I looked at it at some point. Jesus Christ, is that a lot of attempts? Mortal Koopas. No fight will ever outstay its welcome. Little platforming segment in between each fight is cute. Maybe just the start. Oh, are we setting up music too? Wow. One. That's cute. Oh, Christ. Okay, no, I see it. You're giving me safe spots on the edges there. Good. Okay. Loop a little. Clench the butthole. Tried to go to where I thought it would be safe, and it wasn't. Dean. In general, I do think I'm reasonably well equipped to offer criticism for high difficulty stuff and approachability in high difficulty, because I do like really high difficulty stuff. Like, I mean, Super Ghouls and Ghosts is a classic one. Really like Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I had a lot of fun with it. So is this just Dodge the Hot? Yeah, Dodge the Hot. Oh, I'm dumb. Argue that this is the best music level ever made. Right? I don't have nostalgia for Mortal Kombat. Nor do I find the music in Mortal Kombat particularly engaging. Esports. And I don't know, I like Killer Instinct more than Mortal Kombat, but I didn't really like Killer Instinct that much either. Street Fighter 2 Turbo was okay, but I've never been a traditional fighter person. I did that to myself. It's a long setup for the first room here. But I mean, I can see why you would really enjoy, especially if you like Mortal Kombat, or at least the music from Mortal Kombat, why you would really enjoy a level themed out this way. Yeah, I really like Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh, Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur 2 is the most fun I had with a traditional fighter. Soul Calibur games are crazy, but I also feel like if I ever tried to play it competitively, I would immediately be like, I hate Soul Calibur. Even playing Rivals 2 over the weekend, I was getting a little annoyed with how much time I was spending getting comboed, and I think that's one of the things that makes Smash and made Multiversus feel really good, is you can choose not to be comboed anymore. You can skill your way out of it, you can wiggle your way out of it. There are ways to just exit. It feels nice. Traditional fighters, man, it's really easy to be in a position where you just live in the combo now. That's your life. These are cute fights. Okay, that was a smooth transition. That was a lot of fun. What's he do? He just does magic, right? Yeah, he doesn't do bullshit. I was worried for a second he was gonna do some bullshit. There we go. Please don't flip the switch on me without telling me. Now what? Okay. The Wendy's die in one hit. Two hits? 3 hits? I don't know. What's happening? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Hard to brain. Round 2. No, no. No, you give me a fucking checkpoint, Mortal Kombat level. You give me a fucking checkpoint. There we go. Great. Yeah, arena reuse in there was really, really, really fun. Those setups are really, really good. Oops. This is about the same difficulty as that other one that we looked at from J2X. But rather than immediately getting annoyed with it, I'm having fun, like right away. Even though it has roughly the same clear rate. Oh, okay. Just fall on the icicle, then jump over him. Because structurally, even though this isn't even giving me power-ups, but structurally this is built much, much, much better in a much more considerate way for the player. No, come on. Oh my god. Come on, come on, come on. No. Did I just hear him die? No. Oh! Okay. I mean, that one started to wear out its welcome a little. Okay. The music over here is infinitely more banging than the last area. Yeah, this is great. The music engine is overloaded and he can't make any noise? Interesting. Yeah, you'll note that we have a straight boss fight here, right? Relatively simple arena. It could be more complicated, but I'm fine with the simplicity. Power-up was given to me. There was an opportunity for me to grab a power-up if I had taken a hit, and a little bit of forgiveness built in. We still have a very, very, very high difficulty. Oh my god, checkpoint, please? Very high difficulty, very low clear rate, but this level is not making me want to die constantly. Oh shit, did we just do it? Look at that. Look at that. Oh. I think that's perfect. Thank you for that, Box. That is the absolute perfect fucking example of like the two sides of the same coin. Is the other boss rush level that I was pissed off at had the exact same clear rate roughly. It was just a little under 0.8 as this one. But this one was excellent. This one had great pacing. This one had some really creative ideas. And even if, okay, it's a music level, it's going to get showered in love, fine. But even if you don't want to make a music level, esports, less is more. Using a light touch goes a long way, and trying to find a way to feature or highlight each individual Koopa's fight in an interesting way. I mean, how... This person is just a person, as far as I know. I mean, maybe they're some magical, legendary level designer, but they're just a person. They did it by doing it a lot and getting good at it. Practice, yeah, exactly. That's exactly. Study levels like this. Find other boss rush levels that you would consider exceptional, and study them and dig into them. I assume after I play a trillion troll levels, eventually I'll be good at making them. But especially if you like making them study the ones that are good. And especially for boss rush levels, if that's your jam, remember less is more. That level had a very low clear rate, probably close to the clear rate that you're targeting in the super expert range, but not insane super expert range, but was extremely approachable. It was a ton of fun. I would have been a little pissed off that it didn't have a checkpoint had I died in those in that second segment, but it wasn't so long that it was absolutely bonkers either. I think we cleared it about 3 minutes. I think I have it in my thing here. No, can't see it anymore. But we cleared it pretty quickly in game time and had a ton of fun with it. And it can be really, really hard to hit that exact thing because everybody has a different tolerance for difficulty. But that, looping back, bangs, let's see what you got here. Looping all the way back around, that's a big part of why I think that I at least can be a pretty decent judge for that, like, hard but not the absolute end of the world, like, fucking Kaizo 3 Bowser type of thing. Like, I like really hard games that are doable. I have a ton of fun with stuff like that. I like really hard challenges that are at least approachable. And even some stuff that's on the edge of unapproachable. Like Super Ghouls and Ghosts on console is right at the edge of what's reasonable to expect a human being to do. But if somebody brought me, if somebody brought a game identical to that to me now and was like, do you, like, what's your feedback on this game? I'll be like, why the fuck do I only have 5 continues if I need to beat the game fucking twice? Fuck you. Infinite continues from the beginning of the stage or whatever. Moderate shell Kaizo, not for beginners, so not approachable for everyone. Let's take a peek. Surfing and 2 shell jumps. Catch at E blocks. Catch. I don't know what catch is, but let's take a peek. Yeah, less is more. Less is more is one of the most important lessons, one of the most important lessons that you can take home from anything. Okay. Okay. Okay, flow is really good. Read's really good, too. Which is nice. Yeah, we get started really smooth here, too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have really clear indicators for everything that snap right into place, too. I like that. I think I just need more momentum there. I don't think there's an issue with the indicator there. I think I'm waggling too much and losing momentum. Yeah. Okay. I'm guessing I don't think I want to throw that coming down. I'm guessing I want to throw it coming back. Okay. Good so far. I have one more in queue after this, so we have a little bit of time on this. Instant ramen stir fry. Not for spicy. It's... I never could get into, like, doing, like, frying, instant ramen. Like, it always just seems so disappointing. Something about the texture of the noodles. I like instant ramen. I'll drain it, and I'll... Nope, that was wrong. I'll drain it. I'll eat it like that. I'll eat it drained, rather than as soup. But, frying it always, I don't know, just did not hit the right spot for me. But anything is better than just microwaving it on its own. Put some goddamn vegetables in it. There we go, okay. That one was a little tough to read exactly what you wanted, that you wanted me to drop it on the way down, but there was really no other option, so we sorted it out. I had, curry all day, every day, constantly. I had medium spicy. I can't directly recall any shields or antis. Anti that gave Geek PTSD. Look, she deserves it. I'm not over guts. Ugh. Think about that all the time too, like. What if something terrible that I thought was funny accidentally caught on and it was terrible? That's the perfect example, like with ramen. Like, ramen is garbage food, right? Ramen is terrible garbage food. When you're eating ramen, you're eating garbage. You can add, you can put lipstick on a pig, man. I love putting some frozen vegetables in there or fresh broccoli. Fresh broccoli and grilled chicken, I will toss in there, and that is a meal. It's not a perfect meal, but it is incredibly lazy. You can microwave broccoli in 2 minutes, make ramen in 5 minutes. Ooh. You can do that all really, really fast if you have prep chicken, which I almost always have anyway. But it's still garbage. It's still lipstick on a pig. And recognizing that just because I like this thing and it's comfort food and I will eat it sometimes, but I know it's garbage, that's really important. Some people get so fixated on the worst ideas and then convince themselves, well, I like it, so it's good. There we go. Okay, that was a lot smoother. Oh, no, what? No, what? Oh, fuck off. Okay, that's messy. It was super clean at first. It gets a little messy over there. Let me see here. Let me see it again. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's smooth. That feels good. He's moving. Is that what we're supposed to do? If we're just supposed to catch it on our head, that's doable and funny. If the indicator is for a fucked up shell jump that just puts the shell on our head, that's legitimately funny. If we were supposed to catch it differently there and we just kept fucking it up. Yeah, was I supposed to bounce it and then jump off of it? That seems so awkward. Yeah. I can't read exactly what you were doing there, but if it wasn't, it was supposed to hit the back wall. I legitimately think that accidentally putting the Shellman on is way funnier, but I don't know how you get that set up consistently. That worked really well. I think what made it feel like it wasn't reading well is the wiggle on the muncher gave me a little bit of anxiety. Scroll levels have done things to me. Oops. But yeah, flow is really good on the first part there. Just known cheese, a feature, yeah. Speedrunning tech. Put the PTSD ante into your collab with Daft Life. She went into the ante, panicked, immediately relaxed when I gave her pity 5 seconds later. Oh, I wish I could recall. I probably played it right. Wish I could recall. I wish we could paste pictures into Twitch chat. That would be nice. But I still probably wouldn't remember. I'd be like, that doesn't look familiar. You did. Yeah. Oof. I'm having trouble with that. Some of this might be my brain though. I'm definitely fading. I don't know what it is that I'm just burnt out today. Oops. Not a Mario Maker, I'm just bent. Aww.
Spaghetti meatballs.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, okay, I didn't see that second one coming. Oh, see. Where am I landing on that one? Okay, I'm just landing on it. Okay, I see it. What the fuck? Oh my... What the fuck? Weird side jump, I think? I think that's what we're doing there. Yeah, those, like, crystal clear, absolutely perfect indicators we had on the beginning. Starting to feel like, I missed them. I missed them a lot. I kind of have a feel for the flow of what we're doing here, but I keep feeling a little lost. I'm still making a little bit of progress every time I go further. B9, haven't seen you in ages. Esports. B9, let me show you something here, just real quick, because let's see here. It says first time chat here. Oh wait, can I not scroll it? I can't scroll it either. Hide the video game. Scroll the chat. There we go. It says first time chat. So I don't know what to tell you. Wait, do you have another channel? No, I do not. I used to stream with Midwest American Gaming, so if you happen to be a smasher in Wisconsin, then you might know who I am. But otherwise, no. I did that wrong last time. That's why that was so confusing. No, I do not. But I'm sure there are tons of... Okay, hello. I yell at Mario Maker levels. I'm sure there are a bunch of other people who wear a hat and have a goatee and gigantic sideburns and wear the same sweatshirt every day. Wait, if there's another Mario Maker streamer who's wearing the fucking, who's wearing a Phanto hoodie, I need to know. I need to know. Because then we need to arrange something. Then we need to put together, some type of race for the Phanto hoodie. Oh, weird. Maybe I'm supposed to catch it on the way up? Not my best, but it's my newest. Well, the first half was absolutely amazing. And it felt like, especially if you feel like you were burning out a little bit or losing it as you got in, like, oops. It can be shorter. You can just make it a little shorter. Like, if it ended right there, 10 out of 10. Absolutely excellent, like, light, medium Kaizo. Wattfist. Who's Wattfist? There better not be another. Better not be a fake Hotfist out there. Ah, you watched me on a different account. You sent me a level that was a DVD screen. I remember that level. I remember being mad at that level. I remember having a lot of suggestions for how you could have made that really funny. And I usually don't remember shit, so you made an impression. Shit. I must need to hit that in the air. Yeah, I would definitely see if you can bring what was making the first part work so well into the second part. That would be great. Beep, twat fist. Lady. It's a lady with sideburns and a goatee. Where have you been? I've been here. Yeah, I've been streaming at the, pretty much the same times, forever. For a really long time. Oh, maybe you popped in for an early stream? Maybe the couple of months ago, I was streaming early for some reason. I don't remember why, but I remember I had a way different time. But this is my normal time. Yeah, I yell at Mario Maker between, 3 hours earlier than now to right about now. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all day, every day, until the end of days. Or, you know, until I get bored and move on. It's been like 4 years now, so I'll still be here. Plot fist. I mean, some real creep could just go hard on it and just be like, no, I'm hotfist.org. I'm hotfist.org, see? I'm a different person. But I also think at the end of the day, like, if the entire goal was just to try to piss me off, I would just think that was hilarious and then move on. Especially if they didn't want to, like, do anything with it. Because that would be pretty funny. You're normally asleep by now. Ah, well. These are real Mario Maker hours. There's almost 400 people watching. Let me refresh here. Oh, 1.3K. Oh, I bet poor Orator started up the misery. That DVD was my first level. Made a bunch since then. Streamers liked them. Well, feel free to bring them. We'll be back tomorrow. 3 hours earlier than now is when I start. It's about to turn 11 for me. And I start at 8. So turn that into your own time. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I don't know what to do with that shell. At first I thought I was gonna double jump on it. Like do the weird corner jump on it. Sports. Yeah. The one time we had it moving when we hit the wiggler, and it seemed like, oh, maybe that's correct and I'm just missing it. Oops. Yeah, feel free to tell me. Yeah, B9, if you have more levels, bring me tomorrow. Queue's closed now. Kick it into the one-way. And land on it. Yeah, I thought that might be what we were doing, is we're kicking it to the left and then jumping on it as we move to the right. Oops. But, I don't know, it just... Those jumps are always really awkward for me. B9I.
B9 and underscore has started following. Thank you.
B9. I'm guessing you wanted it to be B9. Like benign. But somebody had that? And the shell grabs are really smooth. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah. So I'm catching it on the way back up. That's what that second hit there is for. We're just missing. Somebody had B9. Ah! So then you added the ein on. But now I can't read it as not benign. Benign. Metal banana. That's what it sounds like. Something you'd print on a metal banana. It's like a model name. Used to be my Halo 2 name. Somebody just published a weird Halo remake for Game Boy that I looked at for a minute. I never got into Halo. I just never was a Xboxer, so I never got into it. And now it feels like it's too late. But the Game Boy remake was pretty funny. Pretty neat to look at. Actual Game Boy remake. It's playable in the browser, or you can download a fucking Game Boy Color ROM. Play it in your fucking Game Boy Color emulator. There we go. Yeah, that one was a little tough to get set up. Please be the end. Yeah, it was a little tough to get that. Oh my gosh. Really? What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know how I went that hard for so long and just continued going and was just like, why is this still happening? 699. How does I don't know who that rapper is. How does that person copied him? How does he pronounce his name? Does he just say 6ix9ine? He can't possibly say 699 because that's the dumbest shit. But at least that probably helps, right? Like, yeah, now you got somebody else who's up your ass. Oh, hello thing I missed. Okay. Oh, see, the indicators are really clear up here again, too. What happened in the subworld? What happened to you when you were down there? Yeah, we've been able to get that really consistently. We've got coin setups and indicators for where we're going to grab stuff again, too. I feel like you just need to look at what you did in the overworld and then do it in the subworld, and you'll be, like, right there. Yeah, so much of this has been great. It flowed really well. I keep missing that. I kind of wish that dropped forward. Maybe one tile forward. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. We're going to call it there. I like it. If you'd like to see me finish it, feel free to bring it back. If you do some more work on it, especially feel free to bring it back. Yeah, I'd definitely take another swing at that. A lot of fun there. That's good. That's a lot of fun. Sports. That's right in that pocket of, like, it's a little tiny bit too hard for me, but not too hard to get through. Like, I make meaningful progress as I'm playing through it, and you get a little better when you play stuff like that. That's right on the edge of where it's really, really fun. Your brother had no problem in the subworld, so I thought it wasn't a problem. No, I don't think it was severe, but if you got the turtle shell right the first time, you're gonna get it every time, and that's one of those things that it kind of applies to design no matter what you're doing, is that like it I think Steve described it in one of his traditional level design videos as like something that you're having trouble with, and then it clicks, and then you never have problems with it again. Don't forget that. You want to still go and fix that, because other people are never, it's never going to click. They're just going to always have the problem. And sometimes that'll happen, is they'll see how it was done, or they'll do it right the first time, and you'll never see it until you see somebody else play it. And then see that, oh, that's actually a little confusing, because like hitting that shell like that wasn't something that we'd done previously in the level exactly. So it didn't feel natural, and I kept missing it because I was expecting that I was actually supposed to like maybe double jump on it, like do that weird corner jump where you bounce off of it and then bounce off it again, which also might have worked, but was even more awkward. Dreaming of a light Kaizo, big speak here. But it's also one of those things where you can find a way to automatically kick the shell so it's always in the right place, or you can find a way to guide the player a little bit more. I don't know exactly what it is, especially for Kaizo stuff, but it's out there. 30 seconds. Okay. It's not your fault at all, Joe, but man, in Super Mario World ROM hacks, it's in Kaizo hacks, I absolutely cannot stand the fucking parachutes, and they're super weird, and they swing really fast, and I hate them. You have clear indicators for where they are, but something about the parachuters, something about the little parachute, the way things wiggle, my brain can't handle it. My brain's bad at it. God. My brain just doesn't like it. It sees him wiggling and it gets mad. It gets mad. It wants to land on him wrong. I misread it and I always stretch forward more than I need to. Yeah, coins help. Indicators always help. And you will see at the final, like the end of the Kaizo, 1,000 out of 1,000 fucking Team Shell difficulty, that like, oh, we don't need indicators anymore. You watch the clear video or you just know. But I do think generally it's always nice to have some stuff that helps you understand what's happening. Oh my god. I'm falling apart. I'm dying. But yeah, B9, I will be back tomorrow. So if you have levels, you can throw them at me. Mr. Root Beer. I assume Mr. Maybe Mrs. Root Beer person. I will absolutely love to take another swing at that too. Or other stuff. Bring it back. Oh, speaking of, oh my god. Kaizo people who, make really good stuff too, oh, what the fuck's his name? His name was a number. Oh yeah, I'm about to wrap up here tonight. This is gonna be the last one we look at, which I assumed would be fast, but I'm bad at it. Can I slow down there? I hope I can get away with that. I hate these more. God, for the indicators. Oh, and that's the end. Good. There's lots of extra time in the, in the clock, which I like. You've probably heard me rant about it, but I would always have a little extra time at the end rather than have to get close to the end and get really angry that, I need to corner clip or I need to just go a tiny bit faster. Yeah, flow was good. That was fun. That's fun and simple. All the indicators worked. And we didn't have any problems with the slides either. Yeah, that was fun. That was solid.
Beer has started following. That. Thank you.
Good way to wrap it up. It's not too late either. Yeah, very fun. Thanks for the follow there. Bangs Root Beer. Bangs Root Beer. Not Barks Root Beer. I like Barks. I have a little A&W can over here for a thing we didn't get to yet, but you'll see. Yeah, thanks a lot for sticking around, watching, staying awake. Box, you were up pretty late. You're still there. You guys have a good night. I will be back tomorrow to yell at more Mario Maker levels and maybe a troll level. If I find something or anybody brings me one. You guys have a good night. I'm out of here.